We need more leaders out there. We need to understand where we're going. We got $40 trillion worth of assets that are going to pass to the next generation from the baby boomer generation. It's all going to go through the hands of women. They live longer. Are you prepared for this? Can you help others prepare for this? Can you help your kids prepare for this? What's the opportunity here? What's the challenge? What's the responsibility? Can you ignore it? See, we all plan for the best. We all hope for the best. We plan for the best. Right? But are we prepared for the worst? Are we really prepared for those things that hit us out of left field? Are we prepared for those kinds of things? And how are we prepared for them? Are we prepared not just financially, but emotionally? Are we prepared in the way to do it? Do we know how to ask the right questions? So you have on your table there, you have enough to hand out there. You've got two different forms that we're going to give you. This is our worksheet kind of a thing. The top one is called Uglies. There's one that's stapled and one that's not. The one that's not stapled is called Uglies. UGL. It stands for, tells you right there where it stands.
Urgent and glaring loose ends.
Urgent and glaring loose ends. Okay? Now, that's a checklist. This checklist, let me tell you how we compiled it. We brought together advisors 35 advisors together in 2008 that worked with families all across the United States. And so they averaged probably somewhere between 50 to 100 clients each or more. And we said, we want you to tell us what your clients sense are your greatest dangers, and from that we made this list. So when you go through that list, you can see that you can check off some things. If you check off anything, then whatever you check off, turn it into a question. What can I do today? How can I find out? What small step can I take today to make this happen? Do you see what I'm saying? Move it into a question. And that moves you from a powerless state. It engages your subconscious mind, and you go to work. See, it would be impossible for me to stand up here in 45 minutes and give you answers to financial situations. But if I can teach you how to take these and start asking the right questions, then you're going to start getting the answers. And when you start getting the answers, you're going to get different results. So it moves you from being powerless and helpless and not knowing what to do into powerful state. Are you with me on that? Just try it. It works. And catch yourself saying, I need. When you do that, ask yourself, could I rephrase that in the form of a question? I do it all the time, don't I? It's hard to do. And I'll say, I need to get this done. And stop. Why do I want to handicap myself? Finding my subconscious all of a sudden be winding up on all the things that I need to do. You think you need to do that? Well, I'll teach you some more stuff. Move it to the question. What small step could I take today? How can I? Can I is very powerful by itself. So crazy. I'm testing this with my 17-year-old daughter now to play softball. I said, I don't want you to go listen to your coach. I want you to go there and say, can I hit that ball? Can I hit this pitcher? And see what happens. So yesterday she went 4 for 5. Okay? And so I said, how'd that work for you? That's crazy, she said. But I think that you can engage yourself in a different way. That's what we're trying to do.